Welcome to, Chrome. This is Major Freak, and checking out some interesting stuff in my YouTube channel, and these are over time the most viewed. I've made a bunch of them unlisted because I've made updates to it, and I'm not interested in gaining views for views' sake. If there's an obsolete video that's gaining lots of views and continuing to gain lots of views, I have no problem making it unlisted to stop people from seeing bad information or incorrect information, or just basically made obsolete by the game updates, mechanics, or anything else like the EV preview. And plus, when people like watching a certain video of mine because of the subject, and of course not the content. I am by no means an excellent talker. This is something I want to improve. So when I improve on something, I'll unlist it. So I have no problem with the syncing numbers at all. And I've been happy for the longest time having crappy audio in my cheap microphone headset, not having any views whatsoever, just been backup. It was just a backup hard drive. But in February, it started to pick up a lot. Mostly because why I think AFK worker mining is dumb, and I still think it's dumb. And I'll eventually redo the video. But it's a dumb thing, and I don't like talking about things I consider stupid. But yeah, in March, in the beginning of March, I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. I'm getting way too many views. I'm getting I'll obviously start to grow slowly. I didn't expect it to get this large. I was happy with 100 views a month, I was like, I still am. And I thought, okay, I need to, people are spending the time in my channel. I need to invest a little bit in order to respect that, to avoid people from having to watch the content they want without having to be annoyed by shitty audio. So I bought this Yeti Blue thing. It's the next step up, really. Other than the headset, this is the cheapest version of, the many expensive, idiotic varieties of microphones. And it's okay. I don't have a standalone stand for it. And apparently, it'll pick up a lot of vibrations, background vibrations when it's on the desk. But I am not investing yet. I'm not by any stretch of imagination well off or even close to middle income. I've been poor all my life. Work hard to be poor. So yeah, I think I got better by April. I'm trying to improve just why my channel is in existence. I try to improve my gameplay. I learn something new every day and learn it right, because there is so much misinformation, innocent and trolling, that is broadcast, especially to YouTubers. I would try to watch a lot of YouTubers, but a lot of the information they're broadcasting is completely false, and it becomes obvious that they're listening to the wrong people, that they are getting trolled hard by people pretending to be their favorite subscriber or something. I'm starting to get the feeling that's basically the metagame of YouTube commenters for the most part. So I don't like the spam, but I realized that if I allowed people to publicly post comments without being filtered first, and let the spam get through and not deal with it, that increases my comment count, which increases my view count. And I'm not interested in doing the 5 things that get people. Like, I watched a YouTuber who was intelligent, not just BSing people, or trying to sell a product. He basically said that it was like you give giveaways, you do parodies, you do charity, um, and one or two other things that I've forgotten. I can't find his video anymore. It's really frustrating. It was really cool. But yeah, I do none of those things, and none of those things will ever be attractive to me in the sense of making videos. So I'll let other people take the limelight and quietly do my thing, because I'm not here to get views. But the views I am getting, I'm fascinated by and want to improve the videos. Like, it's high on my priority list to redo this, and these two got a lot of views, and I was like, okay, I need to relook at it. And these two, I was like, no, don't go for it. You'll just die horribly. But now that I've got more experience, I can go, okay, let's try this again properly. And I did, and it was survivable. So I uploaded the video on how to do that, and I don't think it's gotten a lot of views. It eventually will, because the subject is fascinating for people, and they want to do solo. But I didn't see it here. Maybe if you guys could see it, but I don't quite see it kind of here. Not really looking. I'm just trying to talk and get this flowing. But yeah, these two unlisted. This one unlisted. This one's still whatever. Salvaging Noctis. That was a fun little, hey, I figured out a cool way of taking advantage of the Noctis without. And apparently the salvage is kind of shit now, lately. Not as lucrative. Even more recently. But the person who told me that, he's 50% wrong. Actually, 95% wrong. But, you know, some of the times he's right. I just need to fact check that. So yeah, I'll eventually go and relook at this video, see if I can improve it. And this one, like I said, it's that was good enough. You take my opinion as is. I don't think anything's changed since then, so screw it. And this one has, yeah, it's really popular subject. My most asked question in the comments of the rare people who comment to my videos. How to anchoring. This one's a fascinating one. It attracts a lot of trolls going, can't understand anything you're saying, and I hate the volume, or shitty graphics, or all these very. It's almost as if they're critiquing the way I dressed up the video. It's like, okay, if you think my video is a slut, well, okay, that's good for you. it's like, okay, troll. And I realized that a lot of YouTubers are apologizing and trying to follow themselves in order to please their critics. And it's like, no, you're going to get this whatever you do. So don't worry about it. If you happen to drink water, well, don't glug in front of it. But yeah, I have a problem pressing this mute button a lot. This really cheap product, and it's really twitchy sometimes. So I don't bother, and I just lean back, drink some water. And I got this comment one day. I was like, I can heard you drinking water. I had a gag reflex when you did it. I'm like, wow, you're really sensitive, troll. But it wasn't that he was. It's just that he's saying that just to be a douche, you know? Because, yeah, I know people in my family who drink water and make disgusting sounds, or eat and make disgusting sounds, and I try not to be that way. So when somebody says that, I'm like, you know, I'm pretty conscious of that, but you're not really hitting a hot trigger item for me. But yeah, I'm fairly conscious that I'm not trying to make a show of things. And it's like you're being disrespectful to us. I'm offended, and it's like, oh, really? Okay, then. Why don't you go back to the 1950s where you can say I'm being blasphemous? Taking the Lord in vain. God damn it. I love Mackinac mining. I'm really happy this is getting views. I'd love to do another one. Talk about it. I believe this was Moo Money. But yeah, I used to Hulk mine for the longest time, and I switched over to Mac, and I just, oh, it's so much more relaxing as a game. High Sec Moon Mining? Yeah. What's a shame that was, huh? Jesus. Well, I knew it was never to be a thing when I came back to the game. I was like, what? You can mine ABCs in High Sec? This is mental. So, I'm glad they took it out. But at the same time, it was lucrative, wasn't it? Oh my god. Capital jumping is gonna... I am such a noob at capital jumping. I hardly do it. I try to do it right. But god. Gila, I did a... Wow, I should have put in my first abyssal. I think I was trying one of... I forget his name. He ran for CSM, and I think he made it one year. Udama failed gank. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That it was just totally spontaneous, and it gets lots of views. I was like, whoa, I should make more of these. Sit at a dam and take it. No, that was just a fleeting thought. And I'm like, no, I'm just... If I wanted to do that, I would have done it. And I'm not doing it just for the views. Because it's just not me. It just doesn't feel like something I'd want to do. Like, what would you learn? Right? Income Fortress. Yeah, that was an interesting one. It got views when... Yeah, when something happens, I try to do it, try to make a video about it right away. But there are some reasons where I delay making a video about it, like the multiple character training. When I do it, I want to have all the information possible of why. If I want to delay it, there's a reason. But I want to get the information out right away because people are curious. You know, they want people's opinion on it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything high up on the list that I need to unlist and make a new one because it's obsolete. I could do this one because it's just useless anymore, but it's like, this is the way it used to be. People are interested. It's like, what was it like back then? You know, that's a good subject. So, yeah, anyways. Yeah. Let's see, last 90 days. I like to do last 90 days. It's helpful. And I do daily, of course. And I'll just go to... I won't use this. I'll go... Where is it? Last 90 days. I like the last 90 days. But yeah, I'm up to 500 average. That's crazy. I was like, yeah, I'm happy with 250. Now I'm like, what the hell? How am I getting this many bloody views? It's like, this was definitely the gank, right? Yeah, I mean, the favorite was the Udama gank. And when was it posted, actually? August 20... Yeah, see? 22nd, yeah, right there. But yeah, since then, it's fine. It's pretty cool. Yeah. It might have, like, whenever this is a huge blip, you know people are going to stick around. You know? It increases the people who are interested in your channel. Saying, oh, cool. What's you could set up? Because, you know, people see a video they like. It tends to be, okay, well, there's probably going to be more videos from this guy. So when they see the thumbnail, they'll go check it out. And I'll go, oh, it's just fluff or useless information or not the stuff I want to see. So, yeah, it'll slowly increase. Like, it has never really... I was on sub for about 6 months, so yeah, obviously it went down in viewership, but it didn't go to zero. And as soon as it got back, it got repaired. And yeah, it's amazing stuff. People talk about how they're pushed to do content. I don't do that. I have to constantly remind myself, oh, I gotta upload this because this is something new or something that I haven't made a video of, and I'll post it. A lot of it, half of it's unlisted, because it's sensitive stuff, and there are people who, like the streamers, they hide their stuff because they will get trolled. Like, people will go, I want to hurt you as much as possible. I'm going to let your enemies or something know, because, people are just, there are lots of bullies out there in life. And just look at Trump as a prime example of the most successful job in the United States, or most powerful job in the United States, functional job, being taken over by an absolute crazy person. So it goes to show that I think it encourages people to be like that, because absolute crazy people get into office, and it's seen as successful. He's not seen as a failure for doing a bad job. He's seen as, wow, that guy got in, I can. It's like, what the hell? So it's not a it should be considered a health crisis when he got in, but instead, yeah. Anyway, sorry, politics, leave that out as much as possible, because if I was forced to talk about my own personal politics, it would be A, boring, and B, it would be hard to find the words, that aren't sound bites. Anyways, yeah, it unlisted. Hopefully that gets less views than the other one. Yeah, see that, how to. And then I've got one I really want to see gain more is, daily. Okay, good. All right. Is the one I show about installing and updating the Evo preview. It's like the videos you want to get more views don't. It's you are beholden to the mob. No, it's just what you find interesting might not be what people want to watch. Or should I say, the format of YouTube attracts people to view certain things over others, even though they would want to see other stuff, right? I don't see it. Yeah, I'm trying to keep very disciplined in how I word my stuff, like the how-tos, like wording my things, like this how-to, that should be a comma and this should be a comma and a full colon, Yeah, I want to do it in this format, so it catches the eye when you're looking quickly through my videos to find what you need. It's like, oh, that's a how-to in that playlist, let's check that. So I'd like to get more fine-tuned, and I've said before, get back to adding in the addendum a link to the playlist that this video is included in, because I always try to make every video of mine in a playlist so people can go in the playlist confident that if they go through the playlists, they won't be missing, they won't, oh, I can't find it in the playlist, where is it? Oh god, I gotta go through all these videos. Ugh, that's what I hate about YouTubers, like, they don't do it consistently, and it's like, oh god, what about a video I saw once I can't find in your playlist? Do you mean I have to go through all your videos to find it? No, I refuse to do that. So at least I'm disciplined about putting things in a playlist. But yeah, putting the link to the playlist in the videos themselves at each time I make a video is something I've gotten out of the habit of. I need to get back to doing that. So yeah, obviously the gender is like 99, 100% I'd be whoa. Yeah, it's surprising. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know there are female players, and I'll eventually get female viewership. But yeah, I mean, the vast majority is men, and we have to be conscious of that. And I don't want to get on a soapbox because I already did that in the Random Thoughts 004. If you want to hear my views on that. Yeah. Yeah, won't even get started. Said my piece. Move along. Yeah, it's fun stuff. I love it that I'm actually, my silly self is being viewed. It blows me away. And I honor you guys by trying to improve the way I speak, trying to improve the